men are, when they're excited,
So I'm here at the Hillsborough show, and I have just photographed. Now, what precisely is this?
This is a prop from Walt Disney Studios. This is a miniature, fully functioning, originally, flying helicopter. The engine happens to be missing, but it is all completely articulated with pulleys and cables. All of the rotors rotate and move.
Oh, look at that.
It was undoubtedly used for miniaturization in some program. I don't know the details yet about where it was used by Disney. It has an inventory sticker on the bottom. It says Walt Disney Studios Production Department, with the barcode and numbers associated with it.
So is it likely that they only had the one, or do you think that this is the kind of thing that they may have needed a few?
I really don't know, and that's what, when I was talking about vetting it and getting into the Disney archives to find out how it was used, that will have an impact.
Now Heritage Auctions, they're going to help you.
If I still have it, I'm going to send it down there to them because they were really anxious to get it. I think I told you I had sent photographs to them in detail. They returned telling me, please send it to us, insure it for at least a certain amount of money that I mentioned to you. And that's what I'm basing on this, that if in a spontaneous, unvetted purchase here at the show, and this is what I call horizontal selling, not like Heritage, which is a vertical one, I'll let it go for that because I bought it so well. And
I understand that you bought it the Anaheim, the Alameda Swap Meet.
Alameda Swap.
So you just came there and some guy had this killer object.
But the interesting thing about it was, there's a friend of mine who is a dealer that lives in Los Angeles. He lived there for many years, and he had this in his basement or his garage for years, not thinking it was anything significant. And he acquired it from a friend of his that was associated with Disney and had all of these, opportunities over the years to acquire things. He did not appreciate what he had, and he sold it to this other dealer at Alameda for virtually pennies. I mean, a very modest amount of money, because I paid a very modest amount of money for it. And I literally walked out of one dealer's, and my friend Mark, who had this in his garage for years, is sitting there going, "You got it! I'm so glad." But I was really, and I told Mark, if I when I sell this thing, I'm going to give him a special lunch or dinner, just.
Okay, he deserves it. Now I see you've got $3,800 for it, but who knows what it's going to finally get? It may go to auction and sell for like $15,000 or something.
Who knows? There's no way to tell until it's.
Well, so now what is your name?
Tom Swain.
Tom Swain.
Sonoma.
May I publish your phone number?
Absolutely.
And what is it?
707.
707.
343. 1323.
Okay, well that's fantastic. The Hillsborough show, and we have a new owner for the helicopter. So, young man, do you know who bought this helicopter?
Well, actually, we've met once or twice before. Frank, perhaps you don't recall. My name is Dennis Bozes from Off the Wall Antiques.
Des Moines, Kentucky, Acapulco.
Melrose in Hollywood.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And I see that you have the Premier toy here. Now, are you likely to put an engine in it?
I think not. I think that I'll just present it as seen. I only bought it because there is a tag on the bottom of it from the Walt Disney Company and production numbers. I'll have to look into it now and see if it actually was in a movie. I don't think it ever flew because of how it's built. I think it may have been used in a shot where it was starting up. It didn't necessarily lift off the ground. It appears that it had servos to make things move, but it doesn't look to me like it actually flew.
So it was to appear like it could, and maybe we'll get an inch.
It could be hovering above the ground a few inches, or it might have been lifting off, but I don't think it actually flew. The nature of this pipe and so forth just doesn't tell me.
Is the pipe a little too heavy or too delicate, or
it just looks like it might not be
strong enough
for flying?
I see.
Yeah,
constructed,
I could be totally wrong.
Constructed for hovering, at least.
Perhaps either that or giving the impression they're about to lift off.
Now, all things going according to plan, what show do you think you might premiere it at?
Well, I don't think this will ever make it to a show. We'll probably hang it up in the store, and it'll be part of that advertising budget that I don't spend.